Tukae. Waheshimiwa, kwa sababu hakuna translation, tazungumza lugha ambayo wenzetu wanatuelewa. Vinginevyo ningetakiwa kuzungumza Kiswahili, lakini tutatafsiri baadaye. So Excellencies, former President Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, and Dr. Amani Karume, the former President of the Government of Zanzibar, Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar. Your Excellency Dr. Philip Isori Mpango, the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Your Excellency, the Speaker of the Parliament, the United Republic of Tanzania, Madam Tulia Ackson. Your Excellency, Jenista Mhagama, Minister for Health, Tanzania. Chief Secretaries of the United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Kusiluka, and Engineer Zena for Zanzibar. Permanent Secretaries here present. Dar es Salaam Regional Commissioner, Honorable Albert Chalamila. Dr. Anita Zaidi, President of the Gender Equality Division at the Gates Foundation. Dr. Rasa, Director Maternal, Newborn, Child Nutrition and Health at Gates Foundation, and the delegation from the Gates Foundation, heads of security organs here with us, distinguished guest members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Dr. Anita and the delegation, I wish to welcome you to Tanzania and thank you for coming all this way to engage with us. We are honored to have you here, and we salute your commitment to championing global health. Thank you very much. I'm honored to stand here before this gathering to accept this prestigious Global Goalkeepers Award. This award is not only encouraging but also inspiring for many reasons. Foremost, the Gates Foundation, in addition to being an important player in the global health agenda, has continued to be a valuable partner to Tanzania. Secondly, this award is a recognition of the collective leadership and commitment by Tanzanian people who work tirelessly to improve the lives and livelihoods of women, children, and families in Tanzania. So we thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, reducing maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent mortality and improving nutrition has been at the core of our national development agenda. As a head of state who also happens to be a mother, investment in maternal health is something that is very dear to me. This is why upon assuming this high office, I plead that in addition to investing in health facilities and staff, we would prioritize maternal and child health. Since 2021, we have undertaken various measures to improve reproductive, maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent health, as well as nutrition. It is encouraging to note that due to various strategic interventions, maternal mortality ratio has declined, as it has been said here, but also under 5 mortality has declined as well from 67 to 43% per 1,000, 63 to 43 per 1,000 births. And in our quest to improve reproductive, maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent health, as well as nutrition, together with what has been, together with the measures that has been explained by the panelists and probably the minister, allow me to add my voice on what has been done and what should we do to put the health agenda at the top of our national policy. Firstly, we have increased the number of registered medical specialists, obstetrics and gynecologists from 69
in 2020 to 338 in 2024. Secondly, we have been offering free maternal and under 5 health services. We have also strengthened the referral systems by producing 727 ambulances in 9 years from 2015 to 2024, thereby enhancing access to emergency obstetric care by bridging the gap between rural communities and health facilities, and ensuring timely intervention of the life-threatening cases. To complement the referral system, we have introduced the Mama Emergency Obstetric and Newborn Care Referral Services. Furthermore, we have, and this is done together with the Vodacom Foundation. Furthermore, we have increased the number of ultrasound oral sonographic machines from 345 in 2020 to 970 in 2024. But for the hard-to-reach areas, the government has taken massive construction of the rural roads to ease in the trips to and from the health centers. Fourthly, we have leveraged on advancement of ICT to conduct countrywide maternal and perinatal death reviews virtually, and the result of which is the realization that competence in managing some of the obstetric complication is a challenge in about 80% of the maternal deaths. And this has guided our efforts to intensify capacity building through mentorship to the healthcare providers. Fifth, the rolled out multi-sectoral strategies, including the use of technology in nutrition assessment by procuring cobas machines. These machines have strengthened the capacity of our national laboratory to conduct a nutrition-related analysis, such as the use of biological samples to assess nutritional status. By using local expertise, we designed a modern local salt mixing machine that ensured adequate iodine levels. Collectively, these various interventions have increased the rate of wasting among children under the age of 5 from 4.5% in 2015 to 3% in 2022. Stunting among children under 5 has declined from 42 in 2015 to 30%, and underweight has decreased from 16% to 12% over the same period. Here, we haven't done much good, but then it's a progress, and the journey continues. We are continuing to take required measures to continue reducing the underweight, the stunting, and the malnutrition. Fifth, we have been implementing a national accelerated action on investment agenda for adolescent health and well-being, focused on addressing teenage pregnancies and gender equality, empowering girls with education and life skills. These efforts provided tools needed for girls to make the right and informed choices and lead healthier lives. As a result, teenage pregnancy has decreased from 27% to 22%. Sixth, deployment of community health workers who have been instrumental by providing access to essential healthcare services at the grassroots level. The community health workers have served as a vital link between health facilities and communities, delivering critical health education and promoting immunization and nutrition programs. They also have contributed to the increase of awareness and addressing barriers such as traditional or cultural practices. Their role in preventive care, coupled with early detection and referrals, has not only reduced preventable deaths, but also strengthen community trust in health care system. Ladies and gentlemen, this progress has not been achieved in isolation. It is the result of collective actions. The unwavering dedication of our health workers, the partnership of civil society organizations like the Jakaya Kikwete Foundation and others, and the support of global allies like the Gates Foundation and others. However, much as we celebrate these achievements, we recognize that the journey is far from over. We still have work to do to further improve these metrics and improve health services. Additionally, other challenges such as climate change, regional outbreaks, and economic inequality remind us that our work must continue with renewed vigor. You may wish to note that this year we are finalizing implementation of our national development vision that covered the 25 years period from the year 2025 up to this, from the year 2000 up to this year 2025. And in it, we had set to increase health and well-being of Tanzanians and to raise the life expectancy. I'm happy to note that since then, life expectancy rose from 51.5 years to 66 years in 2022. Over the next 25 years, we aim to further invest in health and increasing accessibility so as to raise the life expectancy at least up to 75 years. In this regard, we call for continued engagement with the Gates Foundation as we work to meet our health goals for our people. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my ambition to realize continued investment in specialized health facilities and services. One area where we see continued partnership is training and capacity building to ensure we address the shortage of qualified staff and specialized manpower. Tanzania's story is a testament to what is possible when we place health, nutrition, and equality at the forefront of our priorities. As a global community, we share responsibility to ensure that no woman, child, or adolescent is left behind. To my fellow leaders and policymakers in this room today, let this award inspire us to push the boundaries of what is achievable. Let us commit in investing in systems that uphold the dignity of every individual, ensuring that progress is sustainable and inclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude my remarks, let me dedicate this award to all health workers whose compassion Thank you. To all health workers whose compassion, skills, and resilience made our efforts meaningful. Together, we continue to champion the global goals and ensuring that health remain a universal right. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Can I please ask for your indulgence? Tafadhali tukai, please be seated. Sorry. The audience never got to see the presentation of the award as they would have wanted, so we pray that Dr. Anita to come up, Honorable Janista Mhagama, the Minister for Health, President Abedaman Karume, please come. Yes. Dr. Mpango and President Kikwete. please come to the stage. Madam Speaker, please. Thank you so much. You may go back to your seats. Okay, I am reminded that the two of you need to remain standing. Your Excellency, the two of you need to remain standing on a request, yes. With your word. Okay, all right, that's good. Stop. The piece of paper. Thank you so much. Now it's time for the fire chat.
Madam President, thank you so much for accepting this award, and it's such an honor to be on the stage with you and celebrate this moment of joy for you and for your team and for all of Tanzania. I thought we would just have a brief conversation about your personal commitment to maternal and child health. How did that come about, and under your leadership, why have you chosen this to be such a big cause for you?
Thank you, Anita, for that question. You know, as a woman and a mother, I've gone through what other women are going through, giving birth to boys and girls. And I've seen what is happening in our labor wards, and I've seen how women die during that noble cause of giving lives to the world. So I decided and dedicated myself to heavily invest in health sector, with intention or with emphasis on health of mothers and children. So that's how it comes about, yeah.
Wonderful. And although such remarkable progress has been made in maternal health, we heard also from you yourself that you would like to see more progress on newborns, because that has been a persistent challenge with about 3% newborns dying in their first month of life. So how do you plan to tackle this challenge over the next, until the SDG 2030 goal timeline?
Okay. Yeah, I've gone through the scientific researches on health, and they are suggesting that most of the newborn and maternal deaths is due to due to malnutrition. And this is an area which we as Tanzania has to keep close eye on. And we have started taking various actions, like fortification, iodization, providing folic acids in clinics, but also I've entered into contract with the regional commissioners to make sure they are reducing the rate of malnutrition in their areas. And that has helped, because that is one of the KPIs for them. So they are working well, and as you can see, the rate is decreasing, not in a very good pace, but we are in the process. It's going to increase. And that's one of my priority areas. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam President, for sharing your knowledge and your insights and your passion with our audience today, and your commitment to keep working on this cause. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita, and we appreciate and we are very grateful with Gates Foundation's support, unwavering support rather, to Tanzania. Thank you very much.
Please be seated. This has been a fantastic fire chat, wasn't it? From talking from the heart. Sadly, this brings us to the end of the program. Thank you to Her Excellence President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan and the panelists, and for joining us to celebrate Tanzania's progress in maternal and child health. I was privileged to visit a rural village in Mbarali district, Mbeya region, a few years ago. The reason for the visit was their track record that they had not experienced a maternal death for 18 years. So I wanted to learn what different thing were they doing to have such a wonderful track record. And I realized that one of the most important factors was the robust network of community health workers in the region. The village had so many of them, they called themselves Commandos for Health. These had the responsibility of tracking on the health-seeking behavior of the expectant mothers during the course of their pregnancy up to delivery, and the babies that were born up to the age of 5. This taught me a lesson, that it truly does take everyone to experience the results such as we are noting in this country, from the most senior government leaders, but to every person in our society, that is including you, including me, wherever we are staying. This generated a position of perspection, a perspective of hope that one day, Your Excellency, in this country, mothers would enjoy safe birth and their children will start life on a right footing. We still have a lot of work to do over truth, but it has been wonderful to take a moment to celebrate the journey that we have traveled on to this point. And we will keep going on, rest assured. And so allow me to thank everyone for coming. And before we join the reception, we need to invite Nandi one more time. Nandi? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nandi, for that piece. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end. I want to believe that this is just a pause in the long journey towards improved maternal-child health in this country. Your Excellency, thank you so much for gracing this occasion. And ladies and gentlemen, shall we stand as each one of us takes their leave, and we shall be guided as we exit on our next destination this afternoon. Thank you so much. God bless each one of you.
We must decolonize our minds. You don't need Macron. You don't need any president to tell us in Africa how we can make our own peace. You know, the history of what we now know as the Democratic Republic of Congo is a history that is long and has several twists and turns. And it is important to contextualize that history so that we are able to understand and appreciate what is happening now. The Congo Free State, as we know it today, was established by King Leopold of the Belgians. That is not to say that there were no African populations with over 450 nationalities. And we will also remember that it's the same King Leopold of the Belgians who was the first behind the Bali